Over the last year, I've had Injuan helping me out in Tap Moon while I've been away. He took over running our little shop, tackling board restoration, and I started guiding him through shaping his own boards via video call. He did a really good job. He was meticulous, careful, and I know the folks he handled restoration for were stoked about the quality of work he achieved. Well, yesterday, Injuan and his awesome wife Hanjin arrived in LA to begin their new chapter in life. I wish them all the best. Now the torch is being passed on to Dean, who is learning how to do it the Makara way.
Watch your finger under the board. Careful your finger under the board. After a little delay last week, I got the roof cleaned up and began to start hanging the gutters. Then I hit the next challenge. How do I hang the gutters with the ladder on the fascia? Took some measurements and this is what we're going to do. We're going to have these 2x3s. This is going to be 34 inches. And then I'm going to have another 2x3 that runs this way. That's going to be 15 inches. I'm going to have a long brace to prevent me from tipping. That's going to be 24 inches. The ladder is going to rest on here. And then that means I need another bit that comes over here like this. I have a 2x3 running this way. That is 1.5 inches thick, so that makes 35.5 inches, plus the 2.25 inch width of the ladder. That means that this bit needs to be 38.25 inches. Same here, 38.25, and this is going to be 34 inches. With my plan in hand, I began cutting wood and putting the brace together. Okay, we got our wood cuts. Let's slap it together now.
Well, when she wrapped her loving arms around my neck on the dance floor at Chelsea's bar, I should have turned her away, but I was out of sync. I was firing, she was gasoline. But we were both sad and lonely after what death had done. We're like rattlesnakes.
There it is.
Kicked across the ground.
Let's get it on the ladder. It doesn't fit. Can I take those out? Oh my God. You see, that's the typical thing that I do. So I need to take this off, add a little bit of wood in there to bump it out, I guess 1/2 inch on each side. Then it'll be good to go.
When she would turn main, I was firing, she was gasoline. Yeah, I was firing, she was gasoline.
Now let's try it. Oh, come on. Oh, when in doubt, hit it with a hammer. Perfect. So that's the idea. This will lay flat on the wall. What the hell? I know. It's because I measured up there instead of here. Wrong again.
Well, she left me as many times as I threw her out. Should we stay together or apart? But it's hard to be alone, and the future seemed I was fire, she was gasoline. But when we got locked up in the Chester County jail, we both knew it was too
Is this
far
on the right way?
out of hand.
Yeah.
Staring
God
at
damn it, I got it the
my
wrong way.
eyes in the penitentiary. I was firing, she was gasoline. Good God, too much fire and too much gasoline. Well, we cleaned that mess up. We made amends the best we could, but we could not be together anymore. Can't say that I don't miss you, but we gotta let it be. 'Cause I'm still fire and you're still gasoline.
Just test it here.
Yeah, I was firing, you was gasoline. I was firing, you
Oh.
was gasoline.
With the brace finally the way it should be, I was able to get up the ladder and hang the gutter without damaging the roof or the gutter. Then it was time to move on to the lower one.
Oh. Here we are. So the carport gutter runs in this downspout, and then I'm going to be connecting it to the cistern here so I can feed the cistern with the rainwater. This cistern, I think it's from when they were doing some kind of farming here. It's not connected to anything, it seems. So I might as well collect the rainwater. I can use it in the garden. And then of course we have that top one, which isn't totally secured. It's kind of in a temporary position until we figure out the sag on this side of the building. In this corner here, you can see how the roof kind of dips down there. And it's because of what's happening inside. Now that I got to the east side of the building, I have a new problem. My ladder ain't tall enough.
So to hell with it, let's load up and go for a drive.
Like when I was in school, we're on the other side of the island, Qualicum Beach. You know, it's funny because we used to say things like, "Oh, don't go to Port Alberti. Oh, Port Alberti." You know, but actually, now that I've been living here, it's an incredibly beautiful place. at that mountain. It's so rad. Here we go, green arrow. Woo! I love my green arrows. So this is why the building is sagging in that corner. The foundation has crumbled along here. Years and years ago, it looks like they put concrete on top of wood. And this was all rotted. I've already smashed it out because it was just rotted anyway, the wood. And you can see how at some point in the last 80 years or 70 years, they just piled, you know, some cinder blocks, 2x4s, 2x6s. They've even got a piece of firewood here to support the floor. Nuts.